Hello and welcome to the Devout Christian channel. Fuckers, that's right, I'm now a newborn Christian. And today we are going to be building a cathedral in Minecraft beta. This is the BackToBeta server, you know, the stick, yada-da-da-da. Yeah, I want to make a giant cathedral, and we're going to be making it in the same style as I made this church here, almost, well, actually it's probably about over a year ago now, which is kind of crazy to think about, because it feels like yesterday I built this place. But yeah, we're going to be making a giant version of this, basically, because that's what that's what a cathedral is. It's just a church for fat people. Actually, no, that's a mosque. So yeah, we're going to be using a lot of sandstone and a lot of wood. I have been collecting sandstone. I've dumped it in a chest near where we're going to be building this thing. I don't think I have enough. But yeah, it's going to be using the same style, same kind of windows with the glowstone, you know, stained glass windows and stuff. It's going to look very similar to this. So let's head over to the area I would like to build this cathedral in. It's not too far away. It's part of our village. However, it is actually attached to Olives' village. Olives is a twat. Across this bridge is Olives' land. Now, I've made a few things over here, but it is technically owned by Olives. He also made this nice looking dock right here. I really like this. I would like one to go like across here as well. Just have like this whole coast be an epic dock. Oh, for fuck's sake. I fell off the bridge. Ahmed Best style. Jesus. If he made a dock like this going around there, I think that would look really nice, because we need some stuff. Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Fuck you, game. 10 years later, the rain finally fucked off, and I can continue the recording. So yeah, this is Olives' little area that I lended to him. He still owes me back. I expect a nice, sloppy pork chop. And where the cathedral's gonna go is actually across this bridge me and him both made yesterday with a little help from Duckspot. She helped build some of it, but for the most part it was me and Olives that decided that, well, we did decide a lot of things. At least I think it was yesterday. Fuck knows. I did smoke a lot of crack, so it could be last week for all I know. But yeah, this is a bridge me and Olives made a month ago. With a little help from Duckspot, she helped like place some of the sandstone, but overall it was me and Olives that designed the whole thing. We kind of based it off the bridge on Hogwarts. You know, the one that magically appears in like the last few films. It wasn't there for the first few, but it appears that like, I think like Half-Blood Prince or something, and Harry snaps the older wand on it. Spoilers. But yeah, we based it off that. It looks very different. It's a very Gothic kind of bridge. And across this bridge, on this land over here, is where I want to build my giant cathedral. Something cool about this bridge is you can actually walk along this fence underneath it. A little design. There's also Trollive's house, like a little house under the bridge. Yeah, it's very, very interesting deep lore. It's a long bridge, very long fucking bridge. In fact, it might take a good 10 minutes to get to the end of it, which means time for our sponsor. So, do you like butt plugs? I do. I'm joking, I would never take a sponsorship. Although, the only time I would take a sponsorship is if like a dildo company actually wanted to sponsor me. I'll take one if I think it's funny. Having like a dildo sponsorship in a Minecraft Let's Play video would be pretty hilarious. Having anything else, like Dollar Shave Club or Manscaped, any shit like that. You know, prepubescent kids don't need razors, okay, unless they're emo, so stop sticking your ads on every goddamn fucking Minecraft video. No one watching them wants to shave their pubes. They're not old enough. So, here is my collection of sandstone. We've got a full double chest here. Empty chest there. Oh boy, we're really running we're really running out of sandstone, aren't we? We've got some there. Some there, okay. Yeah, we're definitely likely going to need more of that. But the cathedral is going to go on this land here, which is, it's not very... What the fuck? I thought that was flying. It kind of is flying. What the fuck is that sheep doing? Magical sheep. I shall call you Jesus. Let me shave you, Jesus. Speaking of shaving, let's take a word from our sponsor. Grilling Grates. So this land is where the cathedral is going to go, and because of Minecraft world height limit, I'm not sure how tall we can make this cathedral, because what level is this? 73. So we've got like 64, 60 something blocks to the height limit or something. I don't know, I'm not a mathematician. We probably have less than that. It's probably even 40 or something. This area is going to have to be like landscaped a lot because the cathedral is going to be a lot bigger than this land we have. So I think, do you know like what I did with the church over there? We built it in the sky and then just built like a hill up to it. Terraformed a hill up to the cathedral. I think that's what we're going to do. So first things first, I want to design the layout of the cathedral. Just a bit of a chalk outline, you know, like when someone gets hit by a car tragically and they die and they like graffiti police artists come along and just draw like an outline of their body. This one time outside my house, this really fat motherfucker got hit by a lorry, right? The next day I walked out there, there was a big fucking circle of chalk. I think his head came off actually, which was weird. Anyway, yeah, let me design this and I'll be back with you once the outline is done. Progress update 1. Ta-da! I did a little bit more than just the outline. I've kind of done the entire first floor of this thing. And this is what it looks like so far. It's been a few hours. Sorry if I sound tired. It's hard work out here in the world of Minecraft. Especially when you don't have big, strong muscles like Monster. Also, just before I started filming, I also built this right here. Now, I'm not entirely sure what the fuck these are called, but I know they exist, and I can't find any goddamn pictures of them online, because I don't know what the fuck they're called, but they do exist in real life. I'm sure there's one near where I live. I thought this was a perfect space for one. I've been wanting to make one for a while. For some reason, I got like a random thought in my head. Just noticed there's actually fences missing here. Oh, I actually need that. I thought about one of these like randomly the other day, and then I was thinking, how do I build one in Minecraft? And this is the best I could come up with. Yeah, I'm not sure what they're called. I tried searching in Gothic bandstand. I thought maybe it's a bandstand or grandstand. Couldn't find anything, but they exist, right? I've seen one of these before. I'm sure I have. Anyway, yeah, in the future, the wheat field is actually going to surround this, so it should look really cool. But yeah, figured there should be a cool Gothic building. A little bit far away from the actual cathedral, but still in the area. Anyway, let me walk across the bridge and show you what I've done over here. I want to let you all know, I didn't make that statue. Olive's built that of me. I did not build a statue of myself. I'm not that much of an egotistical prick. Like, Monk. Okay, so this is going to be the front door here, and we're going to have, a path going around here, and I think this island, we're going to turn it into something that looks a bit like, fuck, what's it called? Lady Liberty Island? Is that what it's called in New York? The island with the Statue of Liberty on. We're going to have something kind of going around here, and we're going to have some nice gardens, and then this is going to be in the center. We can head in here. This is the front door. I've started doing some of the flooring. A lot of smooth stone is being used. I actually still need to finish it. But yeah, this is the inside so far. It's a real fucking pain in the ass to make this. This is going to be a bit of a courtyard. We're going to do a giant tree in the middle. I might just grow one, though. I'm not usually a big fan of doing custom trees. I can't exactly explain why, but Minecraft trees look like... I gotta figure out how to word this, but I like making Minecraft builds that sort of fit the Minecraft world. And Minecraft trees are Minecraft trees, you know. You don't see custom trees in the terrain. So I like incorporating just the big, naturally generated trees into my builds, instead of just making them myself. But yeah, this is going to be a stained glass window. Probably like an altar here, maybe. Something. Very nice view out there, actually. I gotta fill in all of these, as you see. But yeah, that is what we've got going on so far. Next thing I have to do is actually like continue building this up. I think the spire is going to go in the middle here. Right in this middle bit. I also love how the moon and the sun, you can see them through these bits. Like, they come out. You should get a really cool view at, like, sunrise or sunset through here. Anyway, yeah, that is all I have to show you for now. I'll do a little bit more work and come back to you once I have more to say. Anyway, yeah. See you in update 2. Fuckers. Bzz. Good morning, Mr. Freeman. Welcome to my social experiment, Master Wayne. This is update 2, and pretty much the entire exterior of the cathedral is done, and you're about to see it load in as I walk down the bridge. This thing is fucking huge. It's technically a day later. It took a day to build this thing. Ta-da! This right here is the entire exterior of the cathedral done, as far as I'm aware. I've not come up with a good name for it yet. I've been thinking things. Jeff, Todd, Ronald, Jeremy, but none of them are quite fitting of such a grand Gothic cathedral. Although there was a goth girl at my school called Kelsey. I could call it that. I think she killed herself. But in lighter news, yeah, the exterior of this place is done. Got the path going up to here. I might make this grass. I don't think the cobblestone has to go all the way right into the cathedral, the bridge. But we do have the path done. It goes around here, and this is obviously the front door. This took about a day to make. I spent like the whole of yesterday building this. I had a lot of help from Olives. He gathered quite a shitload of resources. So big up to Olives. Now, the interior is not yet done, and that is what I would like to do next. Big-ass tree, Olives planted in the middle of this thing while I was building it. Thanks for that, again. Big up. You can see right to the top of the spire there. We should do like a spiral staircase going up. I think that would look really cool. But yeah, the exterior of the place is actually done, and it surprisingly didn't use as much sandstone as I thought it would. I do have some left, which is a fucking surprise. The wood and cobblestone, though, Jesus Christ, the amount of shit I used on that. Now, the part of this that's most complete is actually the courtyard. I've done a lot of detailing and decorating around here. It reminds me heavily of Hogwarts, which I guess is kind of what inspired me to do it, but not completely. I didn't like... I kind of went off memory of what a courtyard would look like. And here it is. We got the nice big tree in the middle, and as I was saying earlier in the video, I could have done a custom one, but I like just using the default Minecraft trees because it just fits the world, you know. Like, this is what they look like. This is what a Minecraft tree looks like. It wouldn't really make sense for me to make a custom one. At least that's my opinion. We've got a bit of a storage house here in the same style as the actual houses of the village. And although the interior of this is not yet done, it is going to go down into some kind of basement. At the moment, I am just using it to store all my shit. Olive's gathered all this red wool. This is going to be used for the interior. Some stuff left. Yeah, you see, there's, you know, not much sandstone left, but there is still some. Few stacks. I'd say about like 10 stacks, maybe. Boop, doop. But yeah, you can walk along these bits under here. Done like the detailing on the roof part too. I think it looks very nice. And then there's a pathway out here. I'm not sure what to do with this. I think we're just going to make the mountain come down. Well, it's not a mountain really, it's a hill. We're just going to make the hill roll down onto this. That should be the best way to do that. Because it's such a big build, it's quite hard to show it all off from the ground. Especially when you walk at a fucking snail's pace. Really like the front of this. Thinking about like making a huge bit of land out here and have like maybe some gardens going around. That's an idea for later on. Not sure how much of this actually I'm going to finish in the video. I would like to get the interior done before uploading though. So yeah, next on the agenda, not to be confused with gender, is the interior. Thinking, because this is the entrance, we're going to just have like empty halls down here. And then pillars going up the side. I would like to do stained glass windows on each one of these, and then we'll have like white walls, which is why I've gathered some snow. Probably not enough snow. I don't really want to get rid of this historic tree Olives has planted, but I might like shorten it a bit and keep it here as a bit of history, because I would like this to be sort of a little bit of a museum. I would like a section of it dedicated to maybe some historical artifacts on the server. But the problem is I can't really find any. I don't know where the first crafting table on the server is. I think Box Blair had it, but he doesn't know where it is. He says it's probably in a stack of other ones. I don't really have any historical things to place around, but for those of you that have been in actual cathedrals, because they're so old, they pretty much become sort of museums. Anyway, yeah, I'll stop yapping and get to work on this thing off camera. Sorry I'm not recording me doing the building shit. It's It's really tiring to do that, and especially for such a big build, it would just be too much. Although I'd probably have some fucking footage somewhere. Yeah, I have finished the interior, and I'll just show it off quickly, because, you know, it's not very good, you know, I mean, I didn't put much effort into it, and, you know, oh, fuck! Yeah. I went a little overboard with the detailing, but I think it turned out quite well. So obviously this is going to be the main entrance. I'm not going to bother finishing this anytime soon, especially not in this video. That mountain over there is really cool though. Look at that. Really nice. I'm not quite sure how to deal with any of this shit. I was thinking like make this an island like, you know, Liberty Island with the Statue of Liberty on it, or whatever the fuck that place is called. But I can't be bothered to do that right now, so let me just show you the interior. So I've panned out all these walls with snow, and then had the stained glass, a bit like I did in my church. Also added some plants around the sides. Each one has a button above it. Used a shitload of red wool supplied to me by Olives to do the roofs here. Well, the ceilings. I remember in school... it doesn't matter actually. This is the way out to this side, of course. And then obviously, I've shown you this already in the last bit, but here's the way into this area. Not much changed out here. I can't remember if that door was there last time. I might have added that in since, but yeah, there's now a way out that way. A lot of glowstone was also used for all these stained glass windows. I think about 2 stacks I used. 2 or 3 stacks? I don't know. Nice chandelier here. Hanging down. Very nice. Here we've got the kind of cathedral museum. Now, unfortunately, we don't have many historical blocks on BackToBeta, right? I asked around for some, and there wasn't much. So I decided to make the Boriosaurus. This is like dinosaur bones, like a, you know, the skeleton of something. We do have one historical thing. This is the first golden apple found by Monster on the 16th of September 2023. He doesn't know I have this. I stole it from his chest, but he did suggest it. So, Monster, if you want it back, it's right here. You can't get it though. And then this, I'm not even going to explain this. It's just part of history, okay? You wouldn't understand. On this side, we've got this nice staircase going up with a painting. This is just a bit of a storage room. I didn't know what to put in here. Maybe it's the room the priest, you know, touches kids in or something. But I couldn't figure out what to do there. This goes up here. You can walk up here. Walk up here. You can kind of see out that window. Not really. Leads to this sort of room. And then you can jump out onto here. And bam! We're on like a platform being held up by fences. You can jump across here. Boop, bloop, bloop, bloop. I did put a chest here full of mushrooms because, you know, funny. Yeah, this is just a bit of a weird kind of parkour thing. These stairs do actually go up to the top of the spire, and these trapdoors, you can't just place them here. I had to piston them in. It was not fun doing it all the way up this, but I think it turned out quite well in, you know, looking good. Boop, boop, boop. Now we're at the top of the spire. You can look out the window, you can see across the bridge, you can see that way, you can see that way, and you can see that way. That's how Windows works, guys. Right, let's head back down. I'll show you the rest of the inside. Ah! Planned. I planned that. These are all lit up furnaces, glitched lit up furnaces to be, you know, to stop creepers spawning. I'm pretty sure mobs can't spawn in this area, but there's a chance they can. I mean, like, what's behind the 7? Yeah, something could probably spawn there. Well, yeah, it's not likely to happen though. What are the chances of it being a creeper? What's the chances of it being a creeper and blowing everything up? These are the choir boys. Yeah. I didn't actually plan to have these here. I walked out that door and just a bunch of wolves spawned and I had bones on me, so I was like, oh, I might as well get these. And I was like, huh, where can I put them? So I just pushed them onto this. That one somehow ended up there. I don't know how the fuck that happened. He's like the king. He's the cool boy. You were always the cool kid if you got to sit on like the taller bench. Although the taller bench was a lot less comfy than just sitting on the floor at school. Anyway, got another one of my infamous statue things I probably stole off Reddit. I think I don't know where I got this design from, but I build these quite a lot. They're in my alpha world. I've got one in the middle of the village. I actually put some of these in the BackToBeta train station as well. In here, I want to do a treasury, but at the moment it is just a floating nether portal. Quite cool. I think, yeah, having a treasury here, you know, like gold blocks along the side, maybe just like stuffed a bunch of shit they stole from India, all kinds of, you know, weird stuff. Yeah, that's basically the nether portal room at the minute. We've got these big fucking fire stick things, whatever they're called. Now, funny thing about these is they can actually burn down the roof. So what I did is I placed invisible stairs along this, so this wood here can't catch fire, and it's turned out quite well because the place hasn't burnt down. So I think that's a bit of a success in my opinion. Anyway, here's the last room. This is the actual kind of, you know, cathedral bit. You sit here. The Pope comes up here and just, you know, gives you the prostate exam. Zip, slides his dick in. Zip, 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 zip. Fucks your ass, sends you back home crying. That's how it works, kids. That's how it works. Yeah, I put fences up there. I didn't know what to do. Anyway, yeah, that is the inside of the cathedral done. So, so that's kind of it. I'll just kind of walk around a bit, show some of it a little more off. It took about 2 days. It actually took me longer to do the interior than the exterior, and I feel like it's because just the resources it like required. Like getting snow is not the easiest thing. It's not hard, but it's not easy, especially when you don't live near a snow biome. I had to go out of my way to go fucking miles to get snow blocks. Well, it was about a few hundred blocks in the nether, honestly. You know, hey, I gotta make it sound more dramatic than it actually was. I do love how you can see the moon coming out of there. Anyway, that's about it for the cathedral. Now. There is one thing I do want to show everyone. Oh, fuck. Let's dodge that guy. So, we're walking through Olives' little town here that I've helped a little bit with. I did do some of these scarecrows. They did have boats on their head, but for some reason I don't know whether it does it in normal beta, but in servers... Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. In servers, the boats just like fall down, so I don't actually know if the boat's still here. It used to be on his head. I don't know where it is now. It seems to have vanished. Yeah, I had it on his head as like a hat, but it's gone. So that's a shame. I did do all these lampposts as well, although they didn't really help much because shit still spawns everywhere, as you can see. But yeah, there's the lamppost going up to the cathedral. Shame the render distance can't. Oh, shame the render distance can't load it all in from all the way down here. I've got it as like higher than it should be in vanilla as well. I'm using Optifine and the load far option, so I'm loading further than it normally would. I mean, that looks quite nice, but... Oh, creeper just spawned in front of a damn picture. So that looks quite nice, but, you know, it's a shame that it starts like deloading. Maybe one day someone can make a mod for beta that increases the render distance by 10 million blocks or something. I think that would look quite cool then. Like, still having the fog, but the chunks, like, load in further than the fog, so you can't see the chunks loading in, if that makes sense. I think that would look quite nice. Anyway, something Olive's made, I did a little bit of help with, is the cemetery, and I want to show it off. He did pretty much all of this. The only thing I made was this up here. This kind of tomb. That's all I've made. He did all of this, and I think it's really cool. It's a great space. I've wanted to make a graveyard for a while, and he decided to do it. So here we are. Now, the reason I'm showing this off is because about a year ago, when I made my church, I said that I would make a crypt underneath it, the catacombs. I said I'd make that underneath and put people who left comments' names on the on the walls and stuff. I never got around to doing that. But now we have a graveyard, I can put the most loyal subscribers on the graves, because you're all dead inside. It's a bit like Stampy's, you know, lovely garden. Is that what he calls it? Stampy's love garden? But instead it's the boy Ryan's lovely graveyard. which doesn't sound as good off the tongue. You leave a comment if you want your name on a grave. There's not too many of these, so I'll be adding the names of people I recognise have commented a lot. If you're already in BackToBeta, you won't be added to the gravestones. That's kind of cheating. I mean, you can come add yourself, I guess. Anyway, yeah, that's it. So, I had like a funny idea for an outro, but I've totally forgotten what I was going to say for it. So, I guess I'll just end the video and try remember for next time. Yeah, good. Yeah, bye.